This podcast is brought to you by 8848, a UK-based agency that delivers a vibrant mix of marketing, PR and creative communications.
Hello and welcome to episode 3 of soak.com's podcast Plug with me, Stuart Glover. On today's podcast, we've got an exciting reveal for you. Following the success of the hotel collection, soak.com have launched 3 new looks. We have an exclusive chat with soak.com's visual interior stylist, Naomi Nunn, to tell us a bit more. How are you today, Naomi?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Give us an overview of what you're going to talk to us about today.
Well, I don't know if you remember from our first podcast, we were talking about the hotel collection. So just a quick overview of the whole idea behind that was to create something that was just as beautiful as your bathroom on holiday and to give you the opportunity to take that home and put it in your own house. So we created 3 looks then. There was modern glamour, urban modernist, and everyday eclectic. And today I want to kind of take you through the next 3 looks, which we're really excited to talk to you about.
Brilliant. If you haven't already listened to the first podcast, it is available on the podcast store. And if you want to subscribe to stay up to date, we'd be really appreciative of some reviews as well, just to let us know what you think of the podcast. Right, so if we get started, so the new hotel collection is sounding really exciting. The first look that we've got is the classic look. We've got the Essentialist and the Sherbet Spaceship. Would you like to take us through those 3?
Yeah, of course. So the classic look is very much a homage to all things luxurious and classic. There's a beautiful large Earl Grey vanity unit, which is very kind of traditional, loads of storage space, but completed with like beautiful beveled doors and gold handles, with a marble top board and a white basin. And then we've topped that off with a really stunning gold tap. Then you compare that with the gold bath tap, which is a freestanding bath tap, which has a handheld shower accessory as well. So it just really those bits really kind of add that kind of luxury to your bathroom. Along with that bath tap, then we also have a beautiful, massive grey freestanding bath, and it's double-ended, so you can share it, or you can just have all the space to yourself, which is brilliant. And we also have a stunning Earl Grey mirror. And so these 3 grey items, the vanity unit, the bath and the mirror, all designed to kind of sit together and complement each other. And then we've also kind of brought in other elements of our range, like we've got an Earl Grey radiator, which is already in our range, but it really complements the pieces as well. So that's the kind of main products in the classic look. What we've done in the look and feel of the room set is we've paired those products with a really traditional room with sash windows and quite a nice hardwood floor to give it very dramatic feel. And then there's a kind of a simple wooden traditional panelling on the wall, and then brought it all kind of really deep and moody with some really deep green wall paint, just to kind of finish that look and give it a bit more atmosphere for you.
And as you say, it does look really traditional, but I think the colours really, pull it together, especially the gold and the Earl Grey really complement each other. So tell us a bit more about the Essentialist look. This is one that I'm really excited about.
So I love this look as well. It's basically taking the idea of all these kind of black accessories that we started to introduce in the first range, the urban modernist, and then we've added in a few extra pieces. Like we've got now a beautiful black bath tap called Ica. You'll see again the black ladder we had in the first range, but then we've also paired in the black bath stand, which is perfect to hold your towel, hold your shampoos and all that kind of stuff, or your book and a glass of wine if you're that kind of person. And then there's some beautiful little cube wall shelves as well, just to kind of either make them look pretty or store all your bits and pieces and just kind of really lift the room and just take that detail of that black finish all over the room. And then we've added in a black steel cube vanity unit as well, which has a beautiful white glass top, which is kind of moulded to shape. And the frame of that sink unit is designed so you can hang your towels on it, so you're not kind of adding another thing to the walls. Just keep everything really simple and just really stylish with this kind of almost industrial but actually still quite a clean look compared to the urban modernist, which was much more industrial. This is kind of a lighter, more Norwegian, breezy feeling kind of room, and we've paired it with some geometrics and some wooden panelling just to kind of give that little bit of interest as well. And then also, let me not forget to tell you about the stone bath in the room. It's a solid stone bath. It's stunning. It's very heavy, trust me, I've lifted it up myself. Not on my own, obviously. And that is just absolutely gorgeous. The finish of it is just so silky smooth. And again, that's a double-ended bath, so you can share it or you can enjoy it on your own.
Yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. And I think what's really nice is it's simple, but it just really works. And the plants that you've used and the yellow as well just really bring the room set to life. Really like that. So moving on to the next one, we've got the Sherbet Spaceship, which is a really intriguing name. Can you tell us a little bit more about that one?
So with the name of this one, the name obviously came after we designed the room, because when you see it, it's just a little bit out there, but we love it. And it's actually, I think, possibly my favourite look out of these three, just because it's so different and you just don't see it everywhere. And so we've started with a pink vanity unit. It's kind of like a peachy pink, quite nice and soft and gentle looking, with a beautiful stone grey top, and the stone is UK sourced and it's, yeah, stunning. And then it's got a white countertop basin with a countertop tap as well, and the tap's a grower tap. And it's just got a beautiful kind of curved element to it that kind of contradicts against the unit, which is quite square. And that kind of gives it a really kind of modern look to it. But then to really make the room feel just this monotone kind of dominance to it, it has the same pink of the unit on the walls behind it, just kind of give it this kind of soft, almost airy kind of feel to it, and paired with some white geometric tiles. But the spaceship element of it, obviously, that kind of explains why it's called sherbet, because of the pink kind of sweetness to it. The spaceship element is because we've got some really cool modern technology in there. So we've actually got a mirror that doubles as a screen, so you can link it up with your phone, so you can be watching the news while you're brushing teeth, or a film while you're in the bath, stick on some Netflix or whatever. And it's just great for just kind of bringing that kind of connectivity to the bathroom. And then we also have a grower shower, which is a push-button shower, which means all the settings are really controllable. So if you know exactly what temperature, exactly what water settings you want, and there's several people in the house, it's really easy just to reset that for whoever's in there. And then I can't forget to tell you about the toilet in this one, and it's not something that we often shout about, because you would obviously think a toilet's just a toilet, isn't it? But no, in this case, it is definitely not. It's got so many settings, and basically it's designed so it will clean itself, but it will also clean you.
Oh, please do tell.
I don't really know how much detail to go into, but it basically doubles as a bidet as well. And so if you're into like eco-friendly futures and things like that, it means you can kind of get rid of the idea of having a toilet roll in your bathroom and just use the bidet, which is a toilet, but it also works from an app on your phone. So if you're really like a germaphobe, it means you can open the toilet without touching it and set the flush without touching it. It's literally like insane. It's incredible.
So the bidet is coming back then?
Yes, the bidet is definitely back.
But the modern bidet?
Obviously,
Which
yeah.
comes to the 21st century.
Brilliant.
I like it. And the Sherbet Spaceship as well.
Yeah, so that's why we
Visual.
called it a sherbet spaceship, just because the technology and the sweetness of the colours of the room just really like bring it alive and give it that kind of futuristic, ridiculous look. But I love it.
So yeah, I'm going to have to say it really is out of this world. It's an amazing room to look at, and yeah, it just tops off the hotel collection nicely, really. And these new looks you've got. So the big question: are there any plans for collections in the future? Please do tell me.
I suppose as we're friends, I can let you in on that.
Ah, thank you.
We are hoping.
We haven't just met today.
I'm hoping that. Well, we are all definitely aiming for a new launch in autumn this year, and that will be hopefully another 3 looks. And we are working on them like constantly at the moment, trying to make sure we get the best products for our customers, and just to give you like something new and different again. We don't want to keep recycling the old ideas. We're trying to give you more and more refreshed, renewed ideas, and just like bring your bathrooms alive at home.
Brilliant. And as you bring in the new looks into the hotel collection, will there be the existing looks available as well? You'll keep them available?
They're all still available, and
Brilliant.
Always shop them, because while we try to look at new trends, there's still like traditional classic looks that will be timeless. And to be honest, the way I always look at it is, if you love something, it doesn't matter if it's in fashion. It's just about what you love and not what's in fashion.
Thank you very much, Naomi. It's really nice talking to you, and we're excited to see what you come up with next.
Thank you very much.
If listeners enjoyed this episode and would like to find out more, visit www.soak.com and subscribe to our podcast feed for all of the latest episodes and insight from Naomi. Be sure to leave a review, and we'll see you next time on Plug.